The final chapter of Joe Goldberg's twisted saga has arrived. You Season 5, now streaming on Netflix, brings the hit psychological thriller to a dramatic and dark conclusion. With Joe's past finally catching up to him, longtime fans are left with one burning question. Did he actually get what he deserved? In an interview with TV Insider, co-showrunners Michael Foley and Justin W. Lowe opened up about how they landed on Joe's final fate. Coming into Season 1, we started to zoom in and discuss, and we found ourselves on the same page. Joe's going to get his comeuppance, Foley explained. We are not going to redeem Joe. Joe is not going to get away with it. As for the details, whether Joe would die, go on trial, or end up in prison, those decisions came later in the writing process. But the ending, they said, was always clear. This would be the end for Joe Goldberg. From the release date to the finale, here's everything you need to know about You Season 5. The fifth and final season of You premiered on April 24, 2025, with all 10 episodes released simultaneously on Netflix. Penn Badgley returns in the lead role, once again portraying the obsessive and manipulative Joe as his past finally catches up with him. Charlotte Ritchie reprises her role as Kate Lockwood Goldberg, Joe's wife and the powerful CEO of the Lockwood Corporation. Joining the cast is Madeline Brewer as Bronte, a mysterious playwright who becomes entangled in Joe's web. Anna Camp takes on dual roles as Reagan and Maddie Lockwood, Kate's ambitious twin sisters, while Griffin Matthews plays Teddy Lockwood, Kate's half-brother and Joe's brother-in-law. Navamau steps in as Detective Marquez, a sharp and determined investigator focused on exposing Joe's crimes. Several fan-favorite characters from past seasons also return, bringing long-running storylines full circle. Elizabeth Lyle appears once again as Guinevere Beck, Joe's first love, while Tati Gabrielle returns as Marianne Bellamy. Amy Lee Hickman reprises her role as Nadia, the student who was wrongfully imprisoned in Season 4. Saffron Burrows makes a brief appearance as Dottie Quinn, and both Luca Padovan and Zach Cherry return as Paco and Ethan, characters from Joe's earlier days in New York. One notable absence is Ellie Alves, the aspiring filmmaker played by Jenna Ortega. Fans hoping for her return were disappointed, as Ortega was unable to film due to scheduling conflicts with Wednesday. With Ellie, she was filming Wednesday in Ireland, showrunner Foley explained. So even though we went down the road of trying to figure out a way to get her in, it ultimately just became impossible logistically. With Ellie, she was filming Wednesday in Ireland, showrunner Foley explained. So even though we went down the road of trying to figure out a way to get her in, it ultimately just became impossible logistically. In the series finale, Joe Goldberg's past finally catches up with him. After a confrontation with Bronte, who survives and exposes his crimes, Joe is arrested and convicted for multiple murders, including those of Beck, Love Quinn, Benji, and Peach. He's sentenced to life in prison where he continues to deflect blame onto society instead of taking responsibility. So in the end, my punishment is even worse than I imagined. The loneliness, oh my God, the loneliness, Joe said in a voiceover. No hope of being held, knowing this is forever, it's unfair, putting all of this on me. Aren't we all just products of our environment? Hurt people. I never stood a chance. He added in the final scene, maybe we have a problem as a society. Maybe we should fix what's broken in us. Maybe the problem isn't me. Maybe it's you. Meanwhile, the people left in his wake find closure. Kate turns her focus to art and creates a stable life for Joe's son, Henry. Marianne finds success as an artist, and Nadia returns to teaching after being wrongfully imprisoned in Season 4.